Still got to curb our language on YouTube.
All right, we're
Nope.
live now, so let's see if I can get this to work. Here we go.
There we go.
Yahoo! All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Beyond the Airwaves Leveling Up, and for the first time, we're actually going live on YouTube instead of Twitch. Let me explain why. I think what was it, about a week and a half ago, we found out what was going on, that Twitch was not doing enough to prevent hate rage. So let's see. Yup, everyone, it works. Yes, hallelujah. All right, excellent.
I can actually see you on my TV. See us on my TV.
Yay! Good.
Sweet.
You know what we might want to do? Saturday shows on YouTube or something.
I'd be
Maybe.
down for that.
Maybe.
Lottie wouldn't go for that.
No, that's okay.
Well,
That's
I mean, she doesn't have to
Well,
be on
camera.
camera though. She can always turn that off
Yeah,
or
I have
turn it
that. Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have.
So how do I get to it on YouTube?
Hold on a
that's good
second.
Where do I
question.
get it on my phone?
Hold on, I'm working on that.
Yeah, that. Okay, so you have to
Let,
excuse
let
us,
me
everybody.
do that.
Yeah, you have to excuse us, everybody. We're trying to navigate the waters here. So
Okay, live. Here we go.
live.
Okay, so
Live
you got it.
now.
All right. So anyway, this is Warzone Wednesday, which means we got stories that'll make you laugh, think, cry, get upset. You know, maybe fire off a rant rocket. Except I don't have the rant rocket, so sorry. I'm gonna try to work on that this extended weekend. So sorry about that. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am on Bogstream. I'm currently joined on the line by 4 of my crazy cohorts. First, this way.
11 seconds.
Okay. All right. To my right, we have our master creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Hello, and actually, the funny thing is, right now, I'm playing Power of Chaos on my computer. For those that don't know what that
Wednesday. I think I found it.
Yay.
There we are.
Okay, go ahead.
There's an 11-second delay.
That's kind of expected. Okay. Let's see. We've got our resident Joker, Mike, on my left. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Who's causing as much trouble as humanly possible.
Yep. Then to my bottom left, we have our resident Ford Mustang, John. Hello, John.
Hey, Shirley.
And we have our AZ sus Janet. Hello, Janet.
Oh, good. It didn't change.
Actually, it actually was still reading Janet Sims, but I'm just going by what you had last night. All right.
Okay, I'm still trying to get
Good
into
one,
YouTube
Pumbaa.
to watch.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's like I said, we're calling this like a serious test in the waters here.
Don't forget the social eating tag.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have a social eating tag on YouTube, so fuck it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. So just
Lying by the seat of your ass. That's the way you do it.
You know what?
What?
Maybe we should start putting some of the game days on YouTube.
That's a great idea.
We tried doing that before. I thought Lottie was against it.
No, only if if she turns off her camera, I can always do the option in Zoom where you don't have to see the people on the who are off the camera, right?
Sounds good then.
Yeah, I think she said she could handle that. Remember? Because we've done that before. We have done that, so that could work.
Joey, take a shit ton to your face.
Huh?
I said I'm playing Power of Chaos.
Oh.
Which is a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Oh.
So I just made him take 17, 15, and 1200 to the face.
Why don't you just put his face against a rotating bike tire while you're at it?
I pretty much did.
I still remember there was a card called Weather Report. And it's like, what do you play that on the field and suddenly a meteorologist pops up?
No,
they need a card that says human mother and it clears off everything and makes dinner.
There you go.
There's actually a card called Judge Mama.
Oh.
I'm listening.
It's based on our actual person in Konami who runs the Judge program. We call her our Judge Mama.
Yes.
I thought it might have been based on
finally.
Judge Judy.
Actually,
That says
Janet, she might want to turn that down.
it clears off.
Yeah.
Well, I
Double.
need to do something real quick.
Okay. Hold on, folks. Like I said, we're still navigating water here.
what's the water?
I don't know.
You know that stuff in your
Head across the
toilet?
water. Head across. Sorry.
Band on the run. Band on the run. And the jailer man and sailor
I'm going
Sam
out.
are
Hey, I'm going
searching
out of Zoom so I can
everyone
listen to YouTube.
for
Okay.
the
That's fine.
band on the run.
Okay.
Band on the run.
Whoosh.
So, some point tonight, we're gonna have a really big video to show off. This video has been making the circuits on the internet. It's so cute. It really is. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yep.
I like it.
So,
So, we're gonna do this video
Hey,
as.
JC. Good to see you.
Uh-oh. He hasn't showed up here on the stream yet, but.
Hello.
hey, there he is. Oh yeah, Danny
Hi.
said fair use.
Wait, were y'all talking about me?
No, we were saying
Um,
hi. Just
No.
Hi.
yeah.
And that's all you need to know.
Yeah. And you know, and right now, and we're kind of testing the water. This is like our trial by fire thing on YouTube, since we're not doing
This
Twitch
is-
Oh,
tonight.
YouTube can be a good place to stream. It just right, like I stream quite. I used to stream quite a bit before I used to have all these trolls basically harass me and stuff.
Mm.
So
Okay. Let me say something. This is our. Fuck it! We're doing it live!
mhm,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
like
how
I just need moderators and stuff who can like make sure to filter out the comments and try to keep me on task. You know what I mean? That's all I need. So
Alright.
No one can keep you on task.
yeah.
Maybe they could, just not sure how legal their methods would be.
True.
I know how to keep him on task.
Yeah, me
Ah.
too.
An electrical collar around a certain body part that's remote controlled.
You're getting way too complicated, dude.
Yeah.
No! Zap! Zap!
There's much. There are ways that are much simpler to design than that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Not sure how legal their methods would be. So while Frodo's taking a leak, what should we talking about?
Well, let's see. There's been a lot we've posted over the past week. So let me go to Yawn group page. Let's see. Bear with me, Growl. Sandra said, "Hey, we can go full uncensored." Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to cut. Like you can cuss on YouTube and stuff. You know.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I've-
You could cuss on Twitch.
We
But
just
we
couldn't
can't-
make sexual comments, among
Right.
other things.
Yeah, you can say it all the time on YouTube. Trust me, I've said a lot of stuff on YouTube that's like I got away with. So, like some of it I'm
away with
ashamed of,
murder.
most of it I'm not. You know, because I said some fucked up things. So
How to get away with
Excuse me.
murder. Oh yeah, I mean here's a good one to start with.
All right.
We have someone in Alabama. He was a deputy sheriff in Morgan County. He happens to look exactly like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
oh yeah, I saw that story.
Can you share it with us?
Yep. Give me just a second here.
He's a sheriff, right?
He's a deputy sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, quit with the low resources, damn it. Signage.
Who's
yeah.
farting?
Not me.
That's me croaking my voice. I have an itchy throat, so.
Oh,
Okay. Hang on. Bear with me. Growl.
Sorry.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but every time you do that, it sounds like you're blowing a
Yeah.
small raspberry.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably go get some water. So.
Okay. Go
Nope.
ahead.
That's
You're
fine.
not
Go
allowed.
Go
ahead.
ahead. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Now, bear with me. I'm trying to navigate the water here.
You're fine.
Okay. Let's see. See, the problem is I can't use the chat here in Streamlabs. So, and unfortunately, I cannot put the link in the YouTube because it's too many characters. You get my drift?
I use
Oh yeah,
StreamYard.
character
Okay.
links or character limits.
I use
Uh,
StreamYard to
Okay.
live stream, so.
Okay, yeah. I know some people have used StreamYard. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Or
Fuck a deck.
Stream is also really good if you're doing a music stream. You can use that for your music, so.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me close that. Let me go put this thing in Discord as well. Alright, so give me a second here. I forgot, it's September already. That reminds me, I gotta change all my calendars. Seriously.
well, I got my phone bill paid, and I paid half my credit card bill this
That's
morning.
good.
Okay, let's see.
Anyway.
Articles. Hold on.
Anyway,
Bear
Let's
with me.
see. So, there's one story from Iowa that I kind of want to touch on really quick.
Sure.
I know John will think it's a interesting thought.
Why do you say that?
You'll see. There's a group of 60 60 representatives and senators in the Iowa House and Senate who are trying to tell the Iowa Supreme Court to overrule their previous ruling that states that the Iowa Constitution leaves the right to abortion up to the person, not here. I'll share the link in the Zoom.
Okay.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I left YouTube, but I muted you. I stopped the stream on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
But it's nice to know it works.
Yeah. Just have to still have to navigate a few
Okay,
things
is it
here
shared
and
in the right?
Okay, hold on. Let me get over there.
Let me turn this up a little so I can hear you guys better. How do I sound?
All
Sound
right.
sound good, Jan.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry about the loudness.
All
earlier.
right, so let's
You're
see.
fine.
60 Iowa legislators are
JC.
asking the Iowa
Hello.
Supreme Court to overturn a 2018 ruling that declared abortion a fundamental right under the Iowa Constitution. Well, we'll see whether or not they succeed.
Because I know Texas just passed their abortion law, and it's pretty fucking bad.
Well, you want to know something? Okay. So they're saying a woman can't get an abortion if she's raped
Or has incest.
raped by a stranger, raped by a family member. So what they're trying to say is that gal can't get an abortion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much 3 weeks or 6 weeks into, and you don't even know if you have a kid or not.
Yeah.
That
You're
is
basically
bullshit
fucked.
as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I do think it should have been pushed up like a few months. That like it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
doing something inside the
Oh, okay.
I
of
need to
the
say this
moderator
real quick.
mode.
The reason these people are protesting the constitutionality of abortions is this: they're worried about the fetus that, if born, would eventually grow into a human being. There are people who are children of rape, of incest, of I don't know what, who did not get aborted, see nothing wrong with themselves, and are able to lead productive, enjoyable lives. And the problem is, if we assume that it's just a reproductive right, we're saying that a fetus has no rights as a human being until some point in their life. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want for the government to have the ability to say that I am or am not a person. Because if the government is allowed to say that a human fetus does not count as a person until this age or that age, one, they can set that age just about anywhere they want. Two, depending on where they set the age or what conditions have to be met in order to be declared a person, the government could decide that any one of us are officially not persons and therefore not entitled to the rights of being a person. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, John.
We got to go. Okay, sorry guys, we got to pick up Frodo's wife. Uh, hopefully, we'll be back in time for the end of the broadcast. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
By the way, look at the chat.
Yeah, this is a test of the Moderator Oversight Commission. This is only a test.
But
All
no,
right.
what that is,
Mhm.
I went through the group settings for the
Ah.
BTA
Mhm.
and then hooked my channel as a approved moderator.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, guys, I'll see you probably in a little while.
All right,
See you,
cool.
bud.
Have good ones.
Unless wife wants to eat, which
Yeah. All right. Talk
Let
to you later.
there be food, glorious food. All right. And then there were four. And don't worry, we are staying on the whole time. We're not going to cut it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to drink, and I'll
Okay.
come back. So, I kind of want to talk about something, like something about YouTube. So I think that'd be good.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's me. Oh, I'm so tired tonight. Uh, I'm so tired. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. I want to do this story about The Rock. The Rock says his Alabama lookalike is way cooler. Wants to hear his stories over tequila. Janet, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm reading some of Josie Tracy's posts.
Okay. Well, let's see. Well, listen to this. Morgan County Sheriff's Office Patrol Lieutenant Eric Fields often gets mistaken for movie star and pro wrestler Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So basically, The Rock has spoken, and The Rock says his Alabama doppelganger is way cooler than him, just so the millions and millions of his fans know. Morgan County Patrol Lieutenant Eric Fields happens to resemble none other than Dwayne Johnson, the world famous movie star known for Jumanji movies and one of the most beloved professional wrestlers of all time. And after more than a week of going viral, Johnson has seen his look-alike for himself. Now, um, this is the actual tweet that he sent, and there's a little bit of language. So, oh shit, wow, guy on the left is way cooler. Stay safe, brother, and thank you for your service. One day we'll drink Terramana, and I need to hear all your rock stories because I know you got them. By the way, Terramana is his oh, what is it? It's tequila. Yeah, the sheriff's office posted this on Facebook last week when a local fan had to see it for himself. This gentleman recently ran into Sergeant Mason and informed him he wanted to meet our deputy that people say looks like The Rock. Sergeant Mason passed that along, and Lieutenant Fields was happy to swing by the Hartselle Walmart to see him. Tyler was one of many hard workers, and was great to meet him and some of his co-workers. Sure enough, that fan and many others feel the same way about the muscular law enforcement officer who also shaves his head like Johnson, while some even posting comparisons on TikTok. Fields, 37, has worked for the Morgan County Sheriff's Office for 17 years, including at the jail, in investigations, in the Special Victims Unit, and with drug endangered children before being sworn in as a Deputy U.S. Marshal. He was promoted to corporal and then worked from sergeant to lieutenant over patrol, for which he handles tactical training and serves as firearms instructor. Fields says it's been a running joke for a few years now, but the comparisons don't even stop at Johnson. I've been called The Rock and Vin Diesel's love child, Fields said. I go along with it. It's humorous. It's flattering. It could be worse, people, I guess. The self-described cut-up said he'll go along with it enough to do an impression of both Johnson and Diesel if pressed to do so. In the meantime, friends might call and ask, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" Borrowing the former pro wrestler's famous catchphrase. Recently, the Morgan County Sheriff's Office posted a photo of Fields and Fan who just had to meet him. A colleague was at a local Walmart where he told someone he had a coworker who looked just like The Rock. When he learned that person was a huge fan of his movies and wrestling career, he called Fields out to meet him in person. More than anything, he didn't want to disappoint the fan, but given the resemblance, he did no such thing. The blessing was really for me because he had a spirit that was just such a great person to meet, Fields said. He's the real celebrity. Everybody knew him and loved him. It was a blessing to me. I go trying to bless someone else, and I come out with the blessing of meeting him. I wish the actual Rock could meet this kid. He's the hometown hero. Above all, Fields hopes it only allows him to further connect with the people of Morgan County. We really love to get involved with the community, cut up
Oh,
and be neighbors, not just law enforcement, he said. He said his family even sees it, with his wife often buying him Dwayne Johnson paraphernalia for workouts. But despite people's expectations to get as close as they might ever get to meeting the Rocks via Fields' resemblance, he said he wouldn't want to disappoint them and can only be himself. "I don't want to disappoint anybody," Fields said. "I walk up one day and at a different angle. I don't know. It's flattering, but it's also a little nerve-wracking as far as what others expect, I guess. I just plan on being me. I'll cut up. I'm a big cut up. If it comes up and someone says that, I'll play along. I really couldn't be anybody but me. I'm just glad I could be a part of someone else's happiness and laughter." That's it.
Well, you know what?
What?
I think it would be kind of flattering and at the same time,
scary.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Scary.
Scary. Yes, part scary, part flattering. To have total strangers come up to you thinking you're somebody you're not.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, who's famous? Like,
Right.
Yep.
But you want to know something? He takes it in stride from what I heard, from what I got out of
He
that.
does. He does. He's not letting it go to his head. He's been in the law enforcement since he was 20. He's
how old is
37.
he?
Mhm.
Damn, 17 years.
Yep, he's been there for 17 years. He's been in it since he was 20. So,
And he's in Louisiana, correct?
no, Morgan County, Alabama.
Okay.
Here's the sorry.
Have you ever been to Alabama?
Huh?
Have you ever been to Alabama?
I live in Alabama. I'm here in
Oh.
Montgomery.
I've been through there whenever I went from South Carolina to from Georgia to Alabama and to Mississippi, So.
Huh. Yeah, well, let's just say
But I was.
I've lived
yes.
here. I've lived here in Montgomery all but 4.5 years of my life. So.
How far is Talladega?
I think it's about 100 miles northeast.
Okay.
I've never been to that track. I would love to go just to see what the track looks like.
Same here. I've been to Daytona before, in Bristol,
Yeah. Well,
but never Dega.
yeah. Well, guess what? Starting tomorrow in Atlanta, it's DragonCon 2021, but there is a cap, I believe, of 50,000 people this year because COVID is still going on. But if you want to be able to catch up with it without having to go to Atlanta, they do have streaming. They have virtual streaming memberships for only $10.
That's not bad.
No, because that way, like,
I wonder what the panels are. Do you
well,
mind checking?
well, some of them are gonna be like live panels. I do know that much. There are gonna be some other panels with one of my favorite tracks, the Sci-Fi American Classics track. That's like my favorite track, period. Because Joe Crow and the guys, they are hilarious as hell. So, but yeah, I'll take a look at it. But seriously, it's only $10. And here's the best part: all the videos are still available all the way until June 1st, 2022.
Awesome.
So you got plenty of time. So you don't even have to worry about that, which is great. Because oh, go ahead, Janet. I'm sorry.
I was watching Talking Tunes.
Uh-huh.
Mr. LaMarche and
Rob
the
Paulson?
Animaniac and Rob Paulson are both going to be there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, both of them are
And he
gonna be
mentioned,
there.
and he was the one that mentioned the rules change, and I don't blame them. I really don't blame them.
Yeah, because now they're.
I like Rob Paulson.
Oh yeah.
What I really hope they bring back the world song.
Yeah,
for
because
season 2.
it's changed quite a bit since he first did it. So.
Yeah, and he has an updated version. It just depends if they'll allow him to do it.
Yeah.
Unless they might have to change it to make it fit their own. To make it their own.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
Well, what is Mr. LaMarche's first name?
Maurice.
Maurice LaMarche. That's what I said, LaMarche.
Yeah, Maurice LaMarche.
Yeah, I knew his last name, but could not for the life of me think of his first name.
Well, I think all
Thank
three
you.
voices of Animaniacs. I think Tress McNeil, who does Dot, she's there too. So.
A guy does a female
No,
character.
no, Tress McNeil is the voice of Dot.
Yeah.
Wait, I think isn't she married to that McNeil guy?
I don't know.
Not Vince McNeil, but the other McNeil guy. He does a few anime voices.
Scott
McNeil.
McNeil. No, Tress McNeil. Her last name is spelled MacNeille.
Okay.
Scott McNeil is MacNeil. So.
I thought MCNEIL.
Yeah.
I'm back,
Welcome
everyone.
back. Hello.
By the way.
There he
Hello
is.
again.
There he is.
Well,
Janet.
I said
I stepped away because I didn't really want to hear the article about the abortion.
Gotcha.
I stepped away because that's a topic that is like I've heard so many debates, so many arguments, like enough.
Yeah, I can't blame you on that one.
Understandable, man.
Not
gonna judge.
Yeah, because we try our best to steer clear of politics as best we can. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but
most of the time it can be avoided.
Yeah, because we hear enough of it on the news, right?
Yeah, that's literally all they talk about, and I hate it.
Yeah, see, the whole idea for us is to try to steer clear of it. Get away from it for a little bit. Get away from reality once in a while, right?
Agreed.
And speaking of getting away from reality, I watched the What If episode this morning on Disney Plus. This one with Doctor Strange has got to be one of the most intense episodes I've seen.
Don't say anything. I need to watch
don't
it.
Don't worry, I'm not saying a word.
Actually,
okay?
Would you be willing to maybe come in for a live reaction? I need somebody to play off of.
No, I wouldn't mind doing that. Sure, I'd love to.
Yeah, just note that people in the chats are if they get a hold of the stream, they get really, really check my last post. It's bad.
Okay.
So as long as I have as long as there's somebody there with me talking to somebody, I won't get distracted, and we can talk about the episode, because I'm a big Marvel fan.
Yeah.
And a what if series is something that could potentially, potentially could help fix things. For example, the Black Panther thing. They
that was a great episode. That really was.
I genuinely enjoyed it, but I have to admit, it did seem that Chadwick was kind of thick in that, vocally. Did you notice he was not as well there? He
but to be honest, I read up on this. He was thrilled to get the chance to have T'Challa have a bit of a sense of humor and be a little lightened up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think at that time, I think things were not really looking good for him, and he just needed something to get his mind off of it.
Yeah.
Because his last ever public thing was on the live stream, and he looked bad, really bad. Sadly, it was sad. I genuinely because he was also, I remember in an interview for Black Panther, he talked about two kids who passed away of cancer and stuff, and like he got to be like their hero that they always could look up to, you know.
Yep.
And they actually, I think they parents of I think those parents of those kids, because those kids then did sadly end up passing on. I think they also spoke at Chadwick's memorial, if I'm not mistaken, because he was like he considered himself close to them,
Yeah.
and like
Oh.
being like his family, like their family knew each other, you know. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Janet.
I'm kind of straying off of Marvel right now. How many of you remember the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard?
Yes.
I do.
Well, John Schneider and his wife were helping people in Tennessee, you know, with the flooding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
While
cool.
him and his wife were doing that, Ida destroyed his home and his General Lee. He had a General Lee car,
Damn.
and the
Was it
hurricane
original?
totally destroyed it.
I think it was a replica, right, Janet?
Yes, it was a replica, General Lee. Oh, Mike, you want to know
Yes.
how powerful Ida was? Powerful Ida was?
How?
I was watching the Weather Channel, and they were going through showing some of the damage. They showed the side of a building. The winds were so intense that it completely scoured the brick
Damn.
off the face of the building. Nothing but the wood that was underneath the brick.
Dang.
Nothing but the wood.
That's frightening.
I've heard of tornadoes doing that to highways, just scouring the asphalt up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true.
So
It's just that in this
I'm-
case, what happened here was, a tornado goes through fairly quick. Well, the hurricane's eye wall, you're going to be dealing with it for at least a few hours. So.
yeah, that's why that building got scoured the way it did.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it
Like-
left the entire city of New Orleans without power.
Most hurricanes do actually have tornadoes, because I remember when Hurricane Ike hit, there was like 2 or 3 tornadoes that hit as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they'll have the spin up tornadoes. Yeah, that's a given. But it's like, when you're going through the eye wall, it's like you're going through like a very, very long duration tornado.
Yeah. Speaking of Ida, I know the rain hit New York, but did it hit Sajo's section in New York?
Yeah, he got a tornado warning earlier.
Okay. I'm glad Sajo is okay.
Yeah, he's fine. And I'll tell you this, we had some crazy weather here this afternoon. So, and it got a little bit hairy because I could see outside the window on the where I was working, and all I could see, it was the rain was blowing in sheets across that lake, and this little wind ornament outside was blowing pretty hard. One of my friends thought it was the symbol for Cobra from G.I. Joe.
The way it was reflecting on the water in that picture looked weird.
Yeah, I know. Because the storm was coming in from northwest to southeast. As I knew it was coming because I remember I saw a Facebook post from like WBRC up in Birmingham. They were talking, "Hey, we got storms going through the area." It's like, "Oh shit, that means we're gonna get it." Because I kept looking at the signs, like, "Oh shit, here it comes."
It was almost horizontal rain, wasn't it?
Yeah. But at least by the time I got out, the rain had started to let up. So.
Well, you want to know something?
What?
If it hadn't have, I bet you would have stayed put.
And called mom and say, "Mom, I'm gonna wait for this to pass."
Yeah.
Because if you remember, last year, I think it was last year or the year before, I had posted like a live video. It's like it was after 3:30 at my Herb Jones job, and I was thinking, should I get out or what? Then I noticed how hard it's raining. It's like, nope, I'm gonna wait.
You saw what? And said
How-
you're gonna wait.
How hard it was raining outside. It's like, I'm gonna wait.
You really didn't want squishy seats, did you?
Not that. It's just that trying to drive in that stuff is pretty dangerous too.
Uh-huh.
But you know how it is, right?
Right.
Yeah, Janet and I know that from experience.
Yeah, she was picking me up, from Atlanta. What year was that? When you were picking me
2008.
up?
2008.
2008, and we were driving home during a really bad rainstorm. It got to where you couldn't see but about a half foot. You couldn't see very far in front of you,
Yeah.
and there were fucking idiots who were driving like the streets were dry.
Yeah, including big rigs. All right. I just got a note from Frodo. Let me see. Frodo, Sarah, and I are getting dinner. Play Frodo's video without us. Okay. All right. So give me a minute to let me put the fair use warning up here.
Will it show up here on Zoom or not? Okay, then I'll wait till I play it back.
Let me get this.
What's
Now,
the video of anyway?
Somebody playing with the Foo Fighters. I
Oh, the
forgot.
girl playing
Yeah.
with the yeah, I remember her. She did like a drum contest with Dave Grohl, and they finally brought her on stage with him.
Yep. Okay, there's the not you. Come on. Thank you. Okay.
There was this person. One day I pick up my phone and my friends are all texting me like, have you seen this shit? And I click on a link. I look
What
at
was
it.
that? Sounded
Oh,
like
sorry, that's my mouth. Like I do this thing with my lip.
It's challenging me to a drum off. So I'm
like I said, things are back to normal, Shirley.
Isn't that nice?
And I'll give you more details after the show.
Okay.
I kind of brush it off. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. All my friends start telling me, no, dude, you gotta step up.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi comes out tomorrow
This is the
for
real
midnight
deal.
release, so
Oh.
This is a drum challenge.
I'm
This
gonna
is
be
a drum
watching it.
off.
I'll tell you how it is. I also need to do a quick review of Free Guy as well. It's
Okay.
like Free Guy was pretty solid.
I
I actually
respond.
enjoyed it quite a bit.
I'm like, all right, I'll
It was,
play nice.
I don't think I laughed so hard in my life. Well, no,
And then
it
she
isn't
comes
as
back.
funny as like Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad, not
And she
Suicide.
whoops my
You know what I mean?
fucking ass. in
But
front
like
of the entire
basically,
world.
it was fun. I enjoyed some of the IPs.
like,
You
no,
know,
no,
like
okay, no, I'm
we had a
not-
lot of Disney references,
please.
and Disney got brought out by Fox. As if it was originally
So I
a
do
Fox
something
film.
else.
So.
Mhm.
She comes
So
back,
now they're
and
basically
she kicks
filming.
my
They
fucking
basically
ass.
put all those IPs in. I'm like, okay, I mess with it. But yeah, that was super cool.
Tonight was the
All
first
right, let's
night
let them enjoy the video,
that we
Dragon.
met,
Uh,
and I came face to face
Damn it.
with my arch
Why doesn't my
nemesis.
name change stay the same?
You gotta change it. You
But,
want a
of
permanent change, you
course-
have to do it on the Zoom website.
This person inspired me last year so much, and I'll tell you why. Because in a time where you would pick up your phone or turn on a computer, and all you
I don't
had
sound
was
good
bad
on audio
news,
or outside.
for that
do
one
a
day,
mini review
you
on
could
that
pick
Paw
up your
Patrol
phone
movie.
and see this connection between two
you
people
like
that
it?
have never met, making music together and spreading
63 in
joy
October,
and
and I
love
like that.
all across the world.
I like
So,
Paw
ladies
Patrol.
and gentlemen, would you please
It's
welcome
okay.
the most badass
a lot
drummer
of
in the
adults
world,
seem to like
my
it.
new
Also,
friend,
right. So I'm not
Navy.
fun.
Everybody gotta say that, Navy. Look at that! That's Navy right now!
She's like, oh my god, what am I doing here?
What?
The girl.
How old is the girl?
11.
It's like, yeah.
So she's a drummer?
Yeah.
Yep. You played some good riffs. I've seen some of her videos.
I'd love to see her and that Japanese girl do like a team up.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I wonder whatever happened
So-
to her. She kind of disappeared.
So let me tell you, we've had the honor to jam with some pretty amazing people over the years. maybe some Beatles, maybe some Stones, maybe some Pink Floyds, and some. But let me tell you something. This one right now takes the cake that we get to jam with Nanny right now.
What kind of music is the Foo Fighters?
Well, they're like the former members of Nirvana. How's that?
Well, I don't even know what kind of music Nirvana goes to show you how out of touch with the music.
Grunge, alternative,
We're gonna do this right now.
No, thank you.
And
Not my
then
type of
I
music.
hope, first of all, thank you all very much for coming out to the Rock and Roll Show tonight.
To the listeners out there, I'm the old fart in this group.
You know what I mean? Let's do it a lot more. Let's do what we
See, I'm accepting it. I'm gonna put down my
I
hand.
always say it. I'm not good at saying goodbye because I know I'll see you all again. If we come back, you all come back, right? Because if you come back, we'll come back too. So, Nandy, this is how we say goodbye.
Wow, this is pretty good for on a drumstick like that.
Wish I had some kind of a talent.
I think I'd want to say like that Japanese girl. I think she started about. I think the first time I saw her, she was like 7 or 8, I think.
You remember her name?
Not off the top of my head, but I can certainly remember one of the first things she did. Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
What is this girl playing right now?
This is the Foo Fighters. They're doing their song Evermore.
She's playing the drums?
Yep.
Hey, at least it gives the main drummer a whole little bit
A break.
bit of a break.
Yeah.
I don't like this one either.
Because I can actually see the drummer in the back there.
Boy, I bet you this is giving that girl a rush.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
wrong group. Wrong group.
No, I get what you mean though, Jan.
Kind of funny there, Mike.
I know, that's why I said I get what you're trying to do.
She's not gonna let things go to her head, I bet.
No.
No.
I think she's just gonna enjoy the moment, and she can
Hey,
tell
Aria?
she can tell her kids when she's a parent when she can tell her kids I played with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, that'd be a great thing to say, you know. I would love to perform with Dave Grohl. He seems like one of the nicest people.
Yeah.
I might not agree with him sometimes on politically, but I do like him as a person.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like I don't care about the political stance. I just like the music. You know?
But yeah, like so basically I was watching a video of these 4 guys dancing and stuff, and it reminded me this weekend me and my friend might be going out again to another bar, and basically my friend said that he's gonna get all swagged up and stuff, and I'm like, dude, really? Come on. We think he might dress up as a pimp or something. Because he's not really known for dressing up nice, you know? So we're thinking he might dress as a pimp without realizing. But we're a suit and tie. We're not going to a normal club, you know? We're not going to like some fancy.
Alright.
stay quiet so you can hear the video.
That's fine. Yeah, if that one drummer in Japan is still going, I'd love to see both of them get together.
Battle of the Drummers, huh?
No, well, either that or do a duet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. We're gonna go a little bit overtime, aren't we?
No, we could probably stop right here because that's all we need anyway.
No, I'm talking about the show.
Yeah,
Gonna go a
probably,
little
probably
bit.
just a couple. Maybe just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
My upper right tooth is kind of bothering me for some reason.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop right there anyway.
How long is the video?
It's 11 minutes.
10
So I stopped at
minutes, yeah.
9:42.
Well, I can watch it on YouTube
Yeah.
when it goes. So, so it's automatically uploaded.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
essentially.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's like we may do like maybe do some surprise shows on YouTube, like on the weekend
Or how
or
about
something.
doing our Saturday show with our Brit friends?
Well, let's ask them first.
Maybe we can play Among Us or Uno.
Yeah.
Like I was
Well-
okay, so since I know Uno is a 4-person game, I was thinking maybe one of us sits out each time or something, and then let other people. We go for
No.
four.
See, the problem is when you only have 4 people, it's gonna be a quick game.
Yeah.
Only
Unless you-
3, it's even quicker. That's not really fun. I don't think they even let you play with only 3, right, Mike?
Well,
Right. Only up to 4.
Yeah.
but Uno, it can be fast if you put in the rules and the extra cards and stuff, you know? Like, because you can plus 4 people, you know, and like work together.
I like. Oh, I got an idea for Saturday.
What's that?
The adult version of Cards Against Humanity and set it up on YouTube
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
and put that under gaming.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep Shell Shock Live, but I think we're actually going to take it out of the rotation of our game
Take
night.
what out?
Shell Shock Live.
Yeah, I'm fine
I
with
don't
that.
want very much of that stinking game anyway.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game and all, but it's kind of, it's kind of difficult when, let's see, or Naughty Mad Libs on YouTube. Yeah, we could get away with that too.
We
That's
could get away with Cards Against Humanity on YouTube,
Naughty Mad
Mad
Libs.
Libs, Among Us, and what's that game Frodo's wanting?
Something about trouble, first class trouble.
Yeah.
Because
That
I'll have to wait and see whether or not I can afford it right now.
oh, shoot, I forgot I had this one.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you a
So,
lot,
yeah, so-
girlfriend.
Yeah, so for those of you that are joining us, on YouTube, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us tonight. No, we're not ending the show yet, but but let's just say, this is like the first time we've ever tried this on YouTube, and it looks like so far it's working. It's like hallelujah, good.
Yeah.
You know what? That could be a backup if something goes wrong on Twitch too.
That's
Uh,
true.
Yeah.
Like true, but even then, Twitch hasn't really been doing that great, to be honest with you. A lot of stuff has been happening behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah, like the hate, like for example, the reason why we're not doing the show on Twitch tonight is because we're protesting. In fact, we're protesting against Twitch's kind of lack of control on hate raids.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda
Are there
like-
other people joining y'all?
Kind of like what that certain person is doing to Josie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those who don't know, one of our friends, her name is Josie. She gets relentlessly attacked for her fan fiction stories. Why, we don't know.
And the person attacking her doesn't even friggin' know how to spell right. We know who the second person is, but we're not saying names.
No. Mm-mm.
Kind of reminds me of the trolls I've been dealing with, but it's a group of people, and I only know one of them by name. So
I know one thing's for sure. I'm gonna see if I can take part, get the ball rolling again, doing NaNoWriMo. For those who don't know, it's called NaNoWriMo, short for National Novel Writing Month. The whole goal is try to write a story of 50,000 words in the entire month of November.
Yeah, and you've done it what, 3 times with your Felinity books?
4 times actually.
4 times with your Felinity books.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got all 4 of the books too.
Yeah.
And true, there are
A
now
few typos. There are no,
Shirley.
Janet. I know there are typos in it. I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't want to offend you or hurt you.
No, trust me, you're fine.
But you know what? You were writing under a deadline.
Yeah.
You were writing under a deadline, so typos were to be expected.
Yep, exactly. But at least one thing I never do is write the word "the" 50,000 times. Because you can't do that anyway. They will never count it.
Yeah. How many words did you average a day on that?
I remember one year I made it to 50,000 words like on day 17. So.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you really know, it just depends. If you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna be a slow process. If you basically come up with an idea, you never know. It could just take off just like that.
Well, you are used to working with words.
Right.
You know, working for Herff Jones.
Yep.
You knew how to spell. You knew the punctuation. You knew the syntax.
Oh yeah.
You know, you knew all the things that pertaining to writing. No if, ands, or buts.
Right.
Is there anything else coming out on Disney Plus or at all?
There is a show called Doug Days. It's based on the dog from the movie Up, and I believe Ed Asner's voice, I think, can be heard in it.
Yeah, I think that was his last role, I think they said. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. Please, can you let me in? No. Slam. So the kid's trying to get in the house and he wouldn't let him in.
Yeah. But yeah, we did. See, one generation was as Lou Grant, but another generation like us, Hudson from Gargoyles, Roland Dagger from Batman the Animated Series, J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man the Animated Series, Cosgrove from Freakazoid, Carl Fredricksen from Up, so, and of course August Greeley from Captain Planet, because he was the first villain ever on the show.
All I know is he was a versatile actor. He was Lou Grant and the Lou Grant, Mary Tyler Moore is where he got his role as Lou Grant and the Lou Grant show.
Right.
But Mary Tyler Moore is recognized as Lou Grant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they figured he was.
Yeah, he was one of the rare actors who was able to do both his character in a comedy series and a dramatic series.
Wait, the same character?
Yep, he played the same
Lou
character
Grant.
in the comedy, Mary Tyler Moore, and Lou Grant, the drama. So,
dang,
that's pretty cool when you can do that.
Yeah.
Ouch, ouch, ow. Oh, sorry, my shoulder's bothering me. But then
do you
again,
ever watch soap operas?
Watch
have soap operas. I have, but they kind of get boring to me after a while.
My late boyfriend would watch soap operas.
Did you like them?
He had certain ones he watched, so yes.
As far as I know, I think there's only like 3. I think there's only like 2 or 3 left in existence now.
Yeah. And they're like very boring, you know. They're like, oh, this woman's gonna fucking sue me out of this and stuff. I need my husband's fortune or something.
Yeah. I need my husband's fortune, or I need my dad's fortune. I want to have her for my wife. It's like, oh boy, really?
And then it's always a cliffhanger at the end, you know.
Yep.
Growling me.
Yeah, it's at the end of Friday. I'll never forget this. I remember just before our family left Ohio after my dad passed away to move back to Alabama, the very last thing I saw was Pat's and Kayla's wedding on Days of Our Lives before we moved.
Like sands through the hourglass, huh?
Yep. Like sands through the hourglass.
So are the days of our lives.
Yep.
Didn't that the Days for the Ashes end recently, like a couple of years ago?
No, Days of Our Lives is still on.
No.
Question. Do you know which soap opera comes on after Price is Right?
The Young and the Restless.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I cannot get used to soap operas, and here we are talking about them.
Well, I mean, let's face it. I think the only ones that are still around, I think, are The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, and then
Days of Our Lives.
and I think the only one on ABC, I think, is it General Hospital? I
I think it is General Hospital.
Because all the others are gone.
You know what? You know what? Dark Shadows was considered a soap opera.
Yeah, and Dark
Okay,
Shadows has
then.
its own channel on Pluto.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know? You know what? There is a comedy show about vampires. I forget what channel it's on. Who has heard of the show Things We Do in the Dark?
Nope,
No.
don't know that one.
I've heard of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it has to do with vampires.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a comedy show.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
You're excused.
But yeah, we're still navigating the waters on this thing, so every once in a while we'll do a show on YouTube,
Since you have a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, don't you?
No, it's
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I work half a day on Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no mail Monday either.
Right. No mail,
Yep.
no show. So.
Yeah, ever so often they'll forget there's no mail.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll send me to the fucking mailbox. And Janet, grab your keys and go get the mail. On a Sunday?
Oh.
Hey, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear about the the Yabba Dabba Dinosaur show is supposed to show up on September 30th on HBO Max?
Yabba Dabba Dinosaur.
Yeah, some
Flintstone
weird.
related? Yeah, that's got to sound Flintstones related because
It
Yabba
is.
Dabba.
It's Flintstone related, but it looked really bad, like horrible. I'll show you the.
I think from what I hear, it's supposed to be like, the Flintstones have aged quite a bit, or something like that.
No, not even that. They look the same, but it's a horrible artwork.
Well, that's
Well,
why
maybe it's to appeal to the young kids. Who knows?
This doesn't look like the way that looks. I don't think it's going to be for young kids this time. I think it's more like Adult Swim style.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what they're going for.
Yeah, Cosmo was laying on the edge of the cage with the blank sheet hanging out.
Aw.
Hope I didn't.
That's cute. All right. So anyway, I think this is a good spot to end the show. Don't you think?
Yep.
All right. So Anna,
we didn't do anything rant rocket worthy tonight, but
no, because I don't have a rant rocket. I'm trying to find a better rant rocket animation to use. And it's not easy. It's not that simple, I'm afraid. But
all right. Well, you know what?
What?
We're trying to keep things cheery, so.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So anyway, plan of course tomorrow night is going to be trivia night, and then Friday we'll do family-friendly Cards Against Humanity, and we're gonna up the ante. 2 hours.
Oh shit.
Yep. 2 hours of Cards Against Humanity.
Did y'all hear in 2 weeks, the Greg Tostoro from the room is supposed to be at the Alamo Draft House, at my local Alamo Draft House.
Oh, nice.
I might try to meet him.
Okay, cool.
So,
and you know what? Go ahead.
So instead of playing up to 5 or 7, we could do it to 10 or 12.
No,
gonna
I would
do
say
2
let's do
hours.
it. I say we can do it to 5, and we could possibly play 2 to 3, maybe even 4 rounds worth.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. And try to get more rounds in there a little bit with multiple winners. All right. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the ending. So hang on for 10 seconds. All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow